My boss sexually harassed me every single day for 6 months. He touched me without permission. He made graphic sexual comments. He asked me to sleep with him in exchange for a promotion. I reported him to HR 5 times. They did nothing, so I bought a recording pen and recorded everything. 200 sexual comments, 50 unweighted touches, 6 months of audio evidence. When I played the recording in court, they went viral. 5 million people heard what he said to me. He was fired. His wife divorced with him. He lost custody of his kids, and I got $4.5 million. This is how I destroyed my toxic boss. My name is Jessica Morgan. I'm 27 years old. I live in Chicago, Illinois. This is the story of how my boss sexually harassed for me 6 months, how HR protected him, and how I got my revenge. During 2022, I started a new job as a marketing manager at a global tech solution, a Fortune 500 technology company. I was excited. This was my dream job. Great salary, great benefits, career advancement opportunities. My boss was David Chen, 45 years old, Senior Vice President of Marketing. He'd been with the company for 15 years. David was known as a rainmaker. He brought in over $20 million in revenue every year. The executives loved him. My first day, David gave me a tour of the office. He seemed professional, friendly. I thought, this is going to be great. But by the end of the first week, things changed. Wednesday morning, I wore a blue dress to work. David walked past my desk, stopped, looked me up and down. Wow, Jessica, you look really hot today. Love the dress shows off your curves. I froze. Did he just call me hot at work? I laughed nervously. Oh, thanks. Seriously, you have an amazing body. My wife wished she looked like you. I felt uncomfortable, but I didn't know what to say. He was my boss. I was new. Maybe he was just awkward. Day 5, Friday afternoon, team meeting. David made a joke. Jessica, I bet you're a lot of fun on the weekends. Do you party, or are you more of a stay-in-bed kind of girl? The team laughed uncomfortably. I felt my face turn red. I just hang out with friends, I said quietly. I'm sure you do, David said with a wink. After the meeting, I went to HR. I met with Sandra Kim, the HR manager. Sandra, I need to report something. My boss David Chen has been making inappropriate comments about my appearance, sexual comments. Sandra frowned. What did he say exactly? I told her. The hot comment, the stay in bed joke. Sandra signed. Jessica, I understand you're new here, but David he's just very friendly. He jokes around with everyone. I don't think he meant anything appropriate. But he commented on my body at work. That's not okay. I'll have a word with him, but honestly, I think you're being a little sensitive. David's a good guy. He's been here 15 years. No one else has ever complained. I left the HR office feeling dismissed. But maybe Sandra was right. Maybe I was overreacting. I wasn't overreacting. Over the next 3 months, David's behavior escalated. Week 3, touched my shoulder while talking to me. Stood too close when reviewing documents. Asked about my dating life. Do you have a boyfriend? No? A beautiful woman like you? That's surprising. Week 5, touched my lower back while walking past my desk. Made sexual joke in meeting. Jessica, you could sell anything with that smile and that body. Sent late night texts on work phone. Working late? Want company? Week 7. Showed me photo on his phone of his wife, then said, she's pretty, but honestly you're prettier. Asked me to lunch alone. I said I was busy. He responded, you keep turning me down. I'm starting to think you don't like me. Week 9. We were at the work conference in New York. David came to hotel bar where I was with colleagues. After everyone left, David said, come up to my room, we can discuss your career. Maybe I promote you. I said, I'm tired, I'm going to bed, my own bed. He laughed, you lost. I reported each incident to HR for more complaints. HR responds every time, David is just being friendly. You're misinterpreting. his attentions. He's a hugger, he touches everyone. Those are just joke, don't be sensitive. Meanwhile, David started retaliating. My performance reviews went from excellent to needs improvement. I was denied the promotion I'd been promised. My projects were resigned to other team members. David was punishing me for reporting him. By months 4, I was miserable, dreading going to work, crying in the bathroom. But I needed this job. I had student loans, rent, bills I felt trapped. October 2022, 4 months into the job. I was at the coffee shop with my friend Lisa, telling her everything. Jessica, you need to quit. This is sexual harassment. HR isn't protecting you. I can't quit. I need this job. And if I quit, he wins. Then you need evidence, real evidence, so they can't deny it. What do you mean? Lisa pulled out her phone, showed me a website. Recording devices. You can record audio illegally, and Illinois, it's one party consent state. If you record your interactions with him, you'll have proof. I hesitated. Isn't that sneaky? He's sexually harassing you every day. HR is protecting him. The only way to win is to have undeniable proof. She was right. That weekend, I bought a recording pen in Amazon, $50. It looked like a normal pen, but it had a tiny recording devices inside. High quality audio, 32 gigabyte storage, hundreds of hours of recording. Monday morning, I clipped it to my shirt pocket and I started recording every interaction with David. From October 2022 to March 2023, I recorded everything. Every conversation, every meeting, every hallway interaction. What I captured was disturbing. David's office performance review meeting. David, Jessica, your performance has been disappointing lately. Me, disappointing? I met all my targets. David, it's not about targets, it's about attitude. You've been cold to me, distant. I thought we had a connection. Me, a connection? We have a professional relationship. David, it could be more. You know that. I've made it clear I'm interested. Me, David, you're my boss and you're married. David, my marriage is complicated. My wife doesn't understand me like you do. Come on, Jessica, on dinner. One dinner. Just us. Let me show you how good I can make your career. Me, I'm not interested. David's tone changed, cold. David, you're making a mistake. I can make your life here very easy or very difficult. Your choice. Hallway, David walked past me, grabbed my waist. David, looking good today, Jessica. Love these tie pants. Really shows off your assets. Me, please don't touch me. David, oh, come on. Don't be uptight. I'm just appreciating beauty. Team meeting. David made a presentation. Then David, Jessica, you're awfully quiet today. What's wrong? Not getting enough sleep? Other team members laughed uncomfortably. I'm fine, I'm sad. David, if you think to talk, my door is always open, or we could meet somewhere more private. David's office. I was delivering a report. David, close the door. I closed it. David, I've been patient with you, Jessica, very patient. But you keep rejecting me. Do you know how insulting this that? Me, I'm not rejecting you. I'm just maintaining professional boundaries. David, boundaries? I'm your boss. I decided the boundaries. Now, let me be very clear. If you want to keep your job here, you need to be nicer to me, much nicer. Me, what does it mean? David, you're a smart woman. Figure it out. David sent me flowers at work with a card to the most beautiful woman in the office. I returned them to his office. David, you're returning my flowers? That's cold, Jessica. Me, David, this is inappropriate. Please stop. David, inappropriate? I'm showing affection. Most women would appreciate that. Me, I'm asking you to stop. David got angry. You know what your problem is. You're a tease. You dress sexy. You smile at me. You lead me on. And then you reject me? That's not fair. Me, I've never led you on. David, you wear tight dresses, you wear heels, you wear makeup. What I'm supposed to think? Me, that I'm dressing professionally for work. David, bullshit. You know exactly what you're doing, and I'm done playing games. Sleep with me. or I'll fire you. Silence. Me, what? David, you heard me. My hotel room this weekend or you're fired Monday. Me, that's illegal. David, prove it. Who's going to believe you? I'm a senior VP. You're a nobody. HR already thinks you're making up stories. So what is going on to be? Me, I need to go. I left his office shaking, but I had it all on recording. Final recording. David called me into his office. David, I'm giving you one last chance. I'm going to a conference in Miami next month. Come with me, share my hotel room, and I'll promote you. I'll double your salary, everything you want. Me, and if I say no? David, then you're fired, simple as that. Me, I have a question for you, David. Do you think you're untouchable? Do you think you can do whatever you want because you bring in money for this company? David laughed. Yes, exactly. That's how the world works, Jessica. The rainmakers make the rule. HR works for me, not you. The CEO protects me. So, yeah, I can do whatever I want, and there's nothing you can do about it. Me, well, see, I had 6 months of recordings, over 200 inappropriate sexual comments, over 50 instances of unwanted touching, multiple threats, quid pro quo harassment, retaliation, all documented, all time spent, all on audio. It was time. March 20, 2023 morning, Monday. I walked into David's office. David, I'm resigning. Effective immediately. Here's my resignation letter. David looked surprised, then smiled. You're quitting? Finally giving up? Something like that. Well, good riddance. You were a terrible employee anyway. Maybe the next company will appreciate your talents. I walked out. David thought he'd won, but I was just getting started. March 21, 2023, I hired an attorney. Her name was Patricia Rodriguez. She specialized in employment, law, and sexual harassment cases. I played her the recordings, all 6 months. Patricia's face went from shock to anger to determination. Jessica, this is one of the clearest cases of sexual harassment I've ever seen. Quid pro quo. Hostile work, environment, relocation, all documented with audio evidence. We're going to destroy him. What do? With you. With you, David Chin, personally for sexual harassment, and with you, Global Tech Solution for allowing it to happen and retaliating against you. Patricia filed the lawsuit on March 25, 2023. Jessica Morgan with David Chin and Global Tech Solution charged sexual harassment, quid pro quo harassment, retaliation, wrongful constructive discharge, international infliction of emotional distress. The mage sought $5 million. The lawsuit made one thing very clear. He had 6 months of audio recordings proving everything. Global Tech's attorney tries to settle immediately. We'll offer you $500,000 to drop the lawsuit and sign an NDA. Patricia, no. We're going to trial. The world needs to hear what your client did. We'll offer $1 million. No, $2 million. Patricia, look at me. I shook my head. We're not taking a settlement with an NDA. Jessica wants me the truth come out. The attorneys looked nervous. They should have been. During the discovery phase, Patricia submitted the audio recordings as evidence. Global Tech attorneys listened to them. They were horrified. But here was that they didn't know. I had already made copies, and I sent them a journalist at the Chicago Tribune, May 2023. The Chicago Tribune published an article, Global Tech VP caught on audio making sexual comments to employee for 6 months. The article included excerpts from the recordings, transcripts of David's worst comments. The article went viral. Social media exploded. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram. Everyone was talking about it. Hashtag Global Tech Harassment trended nationally. That someone created a compilation video, 6 minutes of the worst audio clips. David's voice saying disgusting things. You look really hot today. Do you party? Or are you a stay in bed kind of girl? Sleep with me and I'll promote you. You're a tease. Sleep with me or I'll fire you. The video got 5 million views in 48 hours. New outlets played the audio on TV. Radio shows discussed it. The hashtag #MeToo movement amplified my story. David Chen became the face for workplace sexual harassment. His photo was everywhere. People recognized him on the street. Global tech stock dropped 15% on 1 week. And then something happened I didn't expect. After the recordings went viral, my attorney received emails. 12 women, former global tech employees, all with the same story. David Chen sexually harassed them. Some had quit because of him. Some had been fired when they rejected him. Some had taken settlement with NDAs. But now, seeing my recordings, they wanted to come forward. Patricia organized a press conference. June 2023, 13 women including me stood together. We told our stories. David Chen harassed me for 8 months in 2019. I reported him to HR. They did nothing. David Chen asked me to sleep with him in exchange for a promotion. When I refused, I was fired. David Chen touched me inappropriately dozens of times. I was afraid to report him because he was powerful. The press conference was broadcast nationally. The public outrage was massive. Global tech could no longer protect David. August 2023, the trial began. The courtroom was packed. Media, women's rights advocates, former global tech employees. Patricia played the recordings in court. The jury listened to David's voice, making sexual comments, threatening Jessica's job, demanding she sleep with him. Several jurors cried. Some looked disgusted. David sat at the defendant's table stone-faced. All 12 women testified. Each told their story. Their pattern was identical. David harassed them. They reported to HR. HR did nothing. They were rallied against. The jury saw clearly there wasn't an isolated incident. It was David's pattern for years. Patricia called HR manager Sandra Kim to the stand. Patricia, Miss Kim, Jessica reported David Chen 5 times for sexual harassment. What did you do? Sandra, I spoke with David. He said it was misunderstanding. Patricia, did you investigate further? Sandra, David is a valued executive. I trusted his word. Patricia, even after 5 complaints? Sandra, yes. Patricia, did you know David brought $20 million a year for company? Sandra, yes. Patricia, and did that influence your decision not to investigate? Sandra, no, maybe I don't know. Patricia, so you protected the harasser because he made the company money? No answer. Patricia presented internal emails showing global tech executives knew about David's behavior and chose to protect him. One email from CEO. David's a rainmaker. Handle the complaints quietly. We can't afford to lose him. David took the stand. His attorney tried to portray him as misunderstood. Patricia cross-examined him. Patricia, Mr. Chen, did you tell Jessica Morgan to sleep with you or you'd fire her? David, that's taken out of the context. Patricia, did you say those words, yes or no? David, yes, but... Patricia, did you touch Jessica Morgan without her contest over 50 times? David, I'm friendly person. Patricia, yes or no? David, yes. Patricia, did you retaliate against Jessica by giving her negative performance reviews after she rejected your advances? David, no. Patricia presented emails showing David changed Jessica's review from excellent to needs improvement after she reported him. David had no defense. September 2023, the jury deliberated for 6 hours. Verdict: Jessica Morgan with David Chen. Guilty of sexual harassment. Guilty of retaliation. Guilty of intentional infliction of emotional distress. The match awarded to Jessica. $2 million compensatory lost wages emotional distress. $2.5 million punitive punishment for willful misconduct. Total $4.5 million. Jessica Morgan with Global Tech Solution. Guilty of allowing hostile work environment. Guilty of retaliation. Guilty of failure of prevent harassment. Damages awarded to Jessica. $3 million compensatory, $2 million punitive, total $5 million. But wait, the 12 other women also sued, 12 additional lawsuits. Each woman was awarded an average of $1 million, total $12 million. Combined total across all cases, $21.5 million. Global Tech and David Chen were financially destroyed. September 2023, immediately after the verdict, David Chen fired from Global Tech. His wife filed for divorce, lost custody of his 2 children, blacklisted in the tech industry, personal bankruptcy. Last I heard, working retail at the Best Buy for $50 an hour. Global Tech Solution, CEO forced to resign, 5 HR employees fired, stock dropped 30%, implemented mandatory harassment training for all employees, created independent ethics hotline, settled a lawsuit for a total of $25 million. Sandra Kim, HR manager who ignored complaints, fired, can't find work in HR, reputation destroyed. The 12 other women each received $1 million settlements, found new jobs at the companies with better cultures. Several became advocates for workplace harassment victims. And me, Jessica Morgan, I received $9.5 million. After taxes and legal fees, I had about $6 million. Here's what I did with it. I started a consulting firm, Safe Workplaces Consulting. I help companies prevent sexual harassment, train executive and HR or recognizing and stopping harassment, create policies that actually protect employees, implement reporting systems that work. Current clients, 50 plus Fortune 500 companies, created a non-profit, testified before Congress. I was visited to testify about workplace harassment, advocated for ending forced abbreviation callous, wrote a book, public speaking. You have rights. Sexual harassment is illegal. Documents everything. Record if legal in your state. Don't stay silent. You're not alone. To harassers, David Chen thought he was untouchable. He thought HR would always protect him. He thought I had no powers. He was wrong. Those 6 months of recording cost him his career, his marriage, his children, and millions of dollars. To every boss who thinks you can harass employees with no consequences, you're one recording away from losing everything. To victims, I was you, afraid, powerless, thinking I had no options, but I had evidence, and evidence is power. You can fight back. You can win. Don't let them silence you. This is Revenge Friday, where victims become victors, where evidence destroys predators, where silence ends and justice begins. If the story empowered you, share it. Someone at work needs to hear this. Hit subscribe. Tomorrow is Calm Saturday. That story will shock you. Remember, record if legal. Document everything. You have power. Use it. See you tomorrow.